There you go.
Good morning
Am I recording?
and welcome
Is this the
to episode.
Is this the ASMR?
No, this isn't ASMR yet. Not yet. Not quite yet. Hi, everybody. It's episode 3. We made it to episode 3. Round of
We are
applause
at
for
3.
that.
Yay. 3.
3.
I'm this many.
You know what they say about the number 3?
I don't know what do they say.
I don't know either.
Oh, okay. Welcome to Straight Best Friend.
The podcast we made up because
We were bored.
we were bored. We weren't bored this morning because what do?
Got our asses up out of bed at the crack of noon.
And went to the gym.
Went to the gym. Got a pump.
Got our workouts in.
Got that pump.
Got that pump, bro.
Well,
Got lit on the weights.
Lit AF. Fam. Fit fam. Lit AF.
Hashtag fit fam.
Hashtag.
You're right. Hashtag fit fam.
I
Got swole. We were
got swole.
swolgers.
I mean, maybe not soldiers yet.
Not soldiers quite yet.
Working on it. Getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm doing okay.
You're doing better.
For coming back from getting hit by a truck, and today was my first day without the boot thing.
The boot.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
I almost feel like a human being again.
Yes.
I'm very happy for that.
Yes.
We
We love feeling like human beings.
Yes. That ankle mobility though.
That ankle mobility. The hashtag ankle mobility. What do you think about cankles?
I hate them.
Okay, moving on.
But wait, do you like cankles?
I mean, cankles are they're there. They exist.
I don't like. I'm not gonna judge somebody if they have cankles.
Right. If I had them, I would hate them.
Right, but I feel like I have cankles and I hate them. I think cankles is like.
Don't get
just
too deep on cankles.
No, it's just a level of commitment to calf work.
Are there okay?
Because if you got big calves, then so what if you have cankles? Like then
Listen.
you don't have cankles anymore because they're not
Listen.
the same size. Then you
All
have
straight
calves and
men,
thick ankles.
all straight
You
men
got
listening,
thankles.
fuck your calves. Hashtag fuck your calves. No one's looking. No one cares about your calves
Everyone's
except you.
looking because if you see cankles, that's because there's no calves.
Oh my god.
Because if you have calves, then you don't have cankles. You have thankles, thick ankles, and thankles are cool.
So we're gonna say this podcast is pro cankles.
I guess so.
we're a part of the
Pro
pro cankle
cankles.
movement.
Cankles
If there is one.
for cankle fam.
Cankles for Christ.
Cankles for Christ. Can we do that? Can we jump on that bandwagon?
We can start it because I don't think anyone's driving the what. What is a bandwagon?
I mean,
What is a bandwagon? Do
What
we know?
is a bandwagon? I think that's just the popular thing to be doing.
Was it like
bandwagon
something
bandwagon fans are, kind of fair weather fans. If people that jump on the Steelers bandwagon when the Steelers are on a roll, I know you have no idea.
And
what I'm
you've lost
talking
us.
about. All right.
So bandwagon
Like
is
here's the thing: is like I don't even fully understand sports, and I know
well. If you
that
don't fully understand sports, then I don't.
at
I
all.
barely understand it. But wait, let me get bandwagon out of the way.
Yeah.
So it's just a little wagon that pulls a bunch of musicians, and it's led by a horse. It's a horse and a carriage, basically. So if you're hopping on the bandwagon, I guess that means you're just a part of the crew that supports the movement.
It's the first roadies.
You are something else. Something otherworldly.
That is-
Perhaps Interstellar.
Interstellar.
So yesterday we watched. Did you like that segue?
Yes, that
Perfect.
was smooth. Smooth transitions.
Yesterday, you know what wasn't smooth sailing was Matthew McConaughey and crew in Interstellar. So I'm a little late to the party in terms of seeing this movie because it came out like 2 years ago.
Yep.
But it was so good. We watched it yesterday, and I loved it. And I think you're awakening the inner like sci-fi nerd
I'm
within
very
me.
happy about that.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
I am-
there. It's there.
A huge supporter of the sci-fi world because I believe that sci-fi has greatly influenced the technological advances of the human race. And
Yes.
you have to imagine
Yeah.
it before you can do it, we need to find solutions to problems like that were addressed in Interstellar. Like the food running out.
Yeah.
Because right now there's not food running out, but there's still people starving to death.
Don't you think the problem is too many people
Maybe.
on planet Earth?
No, I think the problem is too many greedy people who value power and money over people.
Yeah, but I just mean in terms of like population, like supply and demand.
No, the planet can support it.
Really?
Look how many ants there are. Look how many.
But ants only take up a very small space.
Have you ever seen like soldier ants? The path they cut through a forest.
Individually.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We are a race of humanity. Humanity, if we act as a species and take care of everyone in the species.
But in order for us to do that, we'd have to like not be crazy and
Right.
kill each other.
Like I'm saying,
we've been doing.
people who love power and money,
Yeah.
greedy people, those are the problem. Right now, the system we have is a little wonky. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a little wonky. But back to Interstellar. Which is also very deep in space.
It is deep. And
I have a question about it.
Okay.
A question that I was wondering, a quandary, if you will, that I was wondering throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
What happens to semen in space? Like, what do they rub one out in space? Like, what's going on? Because they were there for a pretty long time, like more than a few decades.
Yeah.
And
that one guy was there for 23 years.
However, what do you do with your cum? Cum in space.
Well, okay.
Space cum.
On that, whatever that vessel was called, I can't remember what they called it, but it had centrifugal
Centrum vitamins.
Centrifugal.
Not sponsored.
Rotation.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. But
and they spun at a rate which created 1 g of force.
Okay.
That replaced gravity. That's how they gained gravity. It would just be like if you jerked off here. It was 1 g is Earth gravity.
I suppose it's the same thing as like, what do they do with their trash?
You jerk off into a sock or whatever, and you should throw it out the chute.
Just decades.
I know
of
that they
in
The Martian they answer about not the trash but about the poop. They show that you poop and it like freeze dries it and packages it, and then it goes into this like massive tank, which is like a dry septic tank, which is actually kind of genius. And then he uses that poop mixed with Martian dirt to create viable soil, and he actually grows crops.
Oh, that's actually
Have
genius.
you seen The Martian?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so you need to watch it. How do you feel about reading The Martian? Because I have the book.
I would not be opposed to it because I like to read a good book.
The book's better than the movie.
And also in Interstellar, Matt Damon pops up. And because I haven't seen The Martian, I just thought this was like a weird prequel to his character in The Martian. But they're two different people. But he was an astronaut in 2 movies a year apart.
Yeah.
Weird.
Apparently, astronauts are like the thing to do now. Because you had Gravity with George Clooney and Sandra Bullock, who I love her. I hated that movie.
I never saw it. Because I thought it was going to freak me out like Interstellar. But Interstellar didn't. I think
Gravity might freak you out more because it's like literally about you're floating around in space in the orbit of Earth. So eventually gravity will pull you in and you'll fall to your death, right?
Gravity.
Yeah.
That's all I think of is John Mayer.
So like that made me very anxious. I have like a little bit of vertigo, which is weird for a kid that like likes to rock climb and learned how to fly a plane. I'm definitely afraid of heights and spent 5 years working as a crew chief. I definitely have a fear of heights. I don't think it's a fear. I think it's a healthy respect of the danger of it.
Yes.
You know? Which is
the primal instinct of falling freely.
Yeah.
Free Fallin', also covered by John Mayer. Wow, this is turning into a John Mayer episode.
Oh, man. I was going for Tom
Was
Petty.
John Mayer in Interstellar? Did we miss him? Did we miss his cameo?
Can we just get off John Mayer? Jeez.
Okay.
Sorry.
Said everybody, because apparently everyone's been on him.
Oh. A little bit of a manslaughter. Hey man, that's respectable. I can respect that.
Can we just talk about the other day? So you have ghosts in your house. Did you know that?
I was aware.
Because on the
I
topic of
didn't
space
mention it when
and
you were
creepy
like,
things-
"Do you want to move in, or can I stay over?" I was like, "Definitely, man." And there's no ghost here either. It's great.
like there's
Whoops.
actual ghosts here.
Yeah, and they like to go
And-
through the drawers.
They like to go through the drawers. They like to slam cabinet doors, and they like to turn lights on. Which, I mean, I guess everyone
And
has
radios.
those. And radios.
They
that's
turn my
right.
radio on whenever the fuck they want.
It's a music. Maybe it's the ghost of John Mayer's career.
Oh,
So yeah, you have ghosts here, and the ghost episode is coming. The ghost is can ghosts come? Ghosts come. Space come.
isn't that ectoplasm?
I don't know. I never saw Ghostbusters.
Are you gonna? You've never seen Ghostbusters?
No.
Are you gonna see the new Ghostbusters?
Hell yeah.
What was the name of that demon chick?
In what?
You've never seen it? Ah.
No. I only know Slimer. That's the only one I know of.
Yeah.
But I don't know the demon chick in Ghostbusters.
Zurg? No, that's the bad guy from Buzz Lightyear. It was something like that with like maybe a Z or something. Or with a G? Man, I don't know.
I have a question.
Answer.
What do you call
That hair flip?
a ghost who raps?
I don't know.
Ghostbuster rhymes.
Hey!
God, that was terrible. So I'm gonna see the new Ghostbusters movie. It looks good. And plus, I like Kristen Wiig, and I like the whole cast. They seem funny.
The cast is a funny cast.
The graphics look good.
I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
Yeah. All y'all bitter people out there who aren't looking forward to it,
Yeah.
y'all can go to space.
Damn.
Okay. Just go to space. So you have this house is haunted.
This
And,
house is haunted. But so far, they're just chill. Like they rummage around or whatever, but they don't do anything
Right.
like fucked up. Maybe that I know of.
Yeah. I've yet to see things out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, I see that shit all the time.
Okay.
Might just be my hair. I don't know.
Your hair isn't long enough to see out of the corner of your eye.
Oh. So
Not
maybe
yet,
not.
anyway. You want long hair, though. You want to be
I want to go for like the full-on Tarzan.
Father Time, Jesus.
Father Time, Jesus
Tarzan.
/ Tarzan. Look,
Are you going to see Tarzan?
I'm definitely gonna see Tarzan. I'm looking forward to it.
He looks so hot in that movie.
That's not why I'm looking forward to it. But
Well, listen, they got to market to everybody.
honestly though, I'm interested. At first I was skeptical. Now I'm interested to see how he survives a fist fight with a gorilla.
Those
That's
gorillas look like
huge,
scary.
and terrifying, and
Yeah.
amazingly realistic.
Yeah, they look good.
They look good.
Those gorillas look good, bro.
Okay, maybe not like perfect, there's plenty of shit where you're
No, they
like,
look good.
that's CGI, but they're still amazing looking. And imagine like the first King Kong movie, like we saw in the Golden Girls, she's like, "Don't worry, that's just made out of plastic. That's just a plastic
Yeah.
gorilla."
Can we talk about how you watched the Golden Girls yesterday for the
my
first
gosh,
time?
we need to talk about all these things.
And you loved it, right?
I loved it.
That warms my heart. Like truly, genuinely warms my heart. Because that show means so much to me. Like as a kid, it just reminds me of my grandma's house and
My grandparents don't live in Miami yet.
well,
but
neither did mine. Come back to Interstellar because you mentioned I hadn't seen the movie and you've been mentioning okay, we have conversations sometimes about like deep space and deep space really freaks me the fuck out. So
and it makes me excited and want to go exploring.
Yeah. And before I'd seen Interstellar, you
Yeah.
were holding back on this conversation. So, freak me out.
In our solar system alone. Okay. Now, mind you, it took them 2 years to get to Jupiter.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Pluto
I knew that.
is like the outside limit of our planet.
Yeah.
Our planet, our group of planets. What's that called? The
Pluto
solar system.
is like
our
the
solar
Cinderella
system.
of our solar system, just banished.
Right. But she's back now.
She's back?
Yeah, she's back.
Pluto's back?
Pluto's back.
What? What?
How did you not know this?
When did Pluto come back?
Like a year ago, 2 years ago, even maybe.
Pluto
I don't
come
know. Here's why though, because at Pluto, that is actually about 10%. You like consider that the edge of our solar system.
Yeah.
That's the edge of 10% of our solar system.
What? That's the edge of 10% of our solar system.
In fact, in other words, it's the inner rim.
Speaking of rim, no, I'm kidding.
Hey. Guess who I saw at church the other day?
Who did you see?
Mr.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah. So
whatever his name was, we'll edit that out.
we'll call him Matthew McConaughey.
Ooh, wee.
So
No, because I'd go gay for Matt.
wait, we'll get to that in a second. But first, let's talk about the awkward guy that accosted us at church.
Right.
I can't even say approached because. So he came up to us, just this guy, and he was really friendly. And we were in the parking lot after church, and he came up and just started chatting us up and feeling us out. And you were like
feeling us up.
you were oblivious to this.
I had no fucking clue.
You're just like, hey, bro, like talking. He's laughing.
Well, he asked me about my leg, and I explained to him about my leg, and then we just started bullshitting about whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't even realize because I wasn't. I think maybe because I wasn't listening fully, I was just responding. You know.
And then he started leaning in towards me when he was telling jokes and laughing at himself. He was talking about watching porn as a young teenager, how easy it is nowadays, and he didn't have that. How he would go to nude beaches when he was in his 20s. And he told me to exploit myself.
And reveal yourself.
To reveal myself, because I'm only going to look this good for a certain period of time in my young adult life. Now, this, mind you, was all happening like 15 feet away from the front doors of the church.
Yeah.
And also, tip for you, straight guy, when another man asks you what your sign is, he's hitting on you.
What?
This is not a normal conversation.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I had no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh yeah, man, I'm a Gemini. Like, I don't know shit about it. Like, I just know that's when I'm born.
You're a Gemini?
I'm a Gemini.
That explains everything. No, I'm kidding. I don't know shit about signs. I really don't.
I don't either. So like, that's why like I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Because like I don't invest any energy into that.
If a girl asks you for your sign, what's my sign, you better clean your act up. You better be interested, engaging. If a girl asks your sign, she wants you.
I can't remember, but somebody recently asked me what my sign was.
Really?
And I did not capitalize. Because I was just like, oh yeah, I'm a Gemini.
You got to be like, keep your eyes open. Eyes and legs open at all times. I don't even remember.
Eyes and legs?
Eyes and legs open.
Eyes and legs open at all times.
It's a bumper sticker.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this guy came up and was totally like
hitting on us.
Just hitting on.
But because he said he was a comedian.
Right. He was like hitting on us, and then he was also like.
He was very used to talking to people.
He was roasting me.
He was roasting you. He roasted
me hard.
You got roasted in a church parking lot.
I got roasted in a church parking lot, and then
jealous.
He roasted the fuck out of me. I was like, okay, motherfucker, but I didn't say that because I was in church.
I know. And he was an older gentleman.
I was at church, and he was an older gentleman.
He wasn't 80, but like, he was older.
No, like, yeah, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Talking about how he was somebody. Mm-hmm. Made sure we knew that he was important at one time.
These people in LA, even at church, even at a house of worship,
I'm telling you,
man, can't escape the LA ego, the people who run down their resume.
Who introduce themselves with a 30-second resume.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like, that's what you need to do in this town. Like, everyone, like, you need a Tinder profile for the real world, basically. You need to have, like, the important shit.
Right.
What you're good at, front and center.
Let them
know. And then walk up to them, blam, blast them with your 30 seconds of resume, and then if they find you worthwhile, they're like, okay, you can come into my circle, and then they'll introduce themselves to you, and they'll tell you who they are and what they do, and you'll be like, oh shit, this person can actually affect my life in a positive way. Maybe.
I agree with that, but I think that there's a time and a place to introduce yourself like that. But
Yes.
like if you're at church, this isn't like
That's not the time or the place. This is a
networking.
place for spirituality.
You're trying to network with
I'm trying to network with God right now.
with the
I don't
universe.
need. And that was kind of his thing that I picked up on him doing his comedy bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he just wants to demonstrate that he's funny. And then we'll like go to his show or something. When he
You
puts
thought
on
he
a
was
one,
selling
like I
himself,
thought he
too.
was. Yeah, I didn't
He
realize.
was, but not
Yeah,
in that
but I
way.
didn't realize that he was hitting on me
That's right.
because I wasn't even thinking about it. But
Yeah.
he was hitting on you hard. And I could tell that sort of, kind of at the end.
Yeah.
But I'm so oblivious to how
You are, and I was
gay
trying to
dudes
like
behave.
It was very
I just think that's how like all gay dudes are.
You know, most of us are very flirtatious and open and stuff.
Right.
But some of us are very shy, and it took me years to realize when people were hitting on me. I was trying to send you a little ESP message
And I
saying like,
didn't
"Oh, my foot hurts. Oh, we need to go." Something, but it didn't happen, and
It
so we were
didn't.
stuck there for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Do we waste 20 minutes of our life listening to that guy shtick?
Wasted. We got a good story out of it. You
Yeah,
didn't
no, we
waste
got a
it.
great story out of it. But Deadpool. We haven't talked about
What a
that
great
shit yet.
segue. Yes,
Okay.
Deadpool was incredible. We got it on DVD the other day. We still have to watch deleted scenes on Blu-ray. But anyway, the movie
Yes.
was really funny. And we just saw X-Men Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
And I thought that was great, even though Rotten Tomatoes has like 40%.
I saw a thing. It's because it's not genuine enough to the comic. But like,
But to
they
someone
got
like me
90% of it so good.
Yeah.
And then they freak out because Apocalypse, it looks different than the comic book.
So Deadpool is with Ryan Reynolds, who I don't think he's been in a movie without his shirt off. It was good though.
So what did you like about it?
Well, I liked Ryan Reynolds shirtless.
Okay.
What I didn't like, jokingly, what I didn't like was the fact that his face is fucked up. And his body. And in Deadpool 2, like, I hope there's a cure so we can see his beautiful skin again, his beautiful
Nope,
face.
there is no cure. That's part of Deadpool's tragedy.
Well, I'm out then.
Damn. See,
hooked
that's what
me,
he was
but-
worried about. He was worried that looks matter more than what's on the inside.
Which
Because
is,
it was a love story. I love that gimmick. Like,
I know
no,
the
this is a
bill. Did you
love
see the
story.
billboard when it was
Yeah.
like coming out and it was like it looked like a rom-com, like a
Yeah.
Nicholas Sparks movie or something. Ajax was really hot too. Probably hotter than Ryan Reynolds because once Ryan Reynolds like
Damn.
melted or whatever the fuck happened to him. I was like, Ajax, like, and he kept saying, "Say my name," and I was like, "Oh my god, yeah." It's like,
Yeah.
I'll say your name, Daddy, even though it's Ajax, which is a cleaning agent
Right. So,
for sinks and toilets.
isn't that like your shit though? Like cleaning? That's like your
What? I like to be a clean person,
Okay.
but are you saying cleaning turns me on?
I don't know.
Can you have a cleaning
Are you like
fetish?
into Mr. Clean?
No, I don't think I am or ever was.
What if Ajax was Mr. Ajax and he was promoting Ajax
Oh.
toilet cleaner?
I would use Ajax as lube.
I think that would be painful.
That would be very painful.
that might cause them damage.
Why didn't they do a sponsorship? Y'all missed out on that. You could have had the Ajax man. And I would have gone to see I saw it anyway, but
I'm looking forward to the day that I can see that on a bigger screen.
Deadpool?
Yeah.
Well,
And Interstellar, but definitely.
yeah, we watched Interstellar on a TV, but that was like there's some movies that are theater movies.
Yeah.
Like you need the full experience.
Interstellar was a theater movie. It was incredible.
I probably would have freaked out a
Yeah.
lot more in the theater. I'm excited for Deadpool 2. I love the dark comedy that's in Deadpool, and I like how they break the fourth wall all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds made that comment about his acting, which is very true. And I feel like it's the same for Chris Evans,
Ooh.
right? Like
Shots fired.
no, not shot. I mean,
You don't think he can act?
I think he can act, but like, come on. Chris Evans,
He's
one of
too
his first
gorgeous.
projects was Not Another Teen Movie.
Right.
And he was naked in that with whipped cream on his bits.
On his bits.
Yeah.
His kibble and bits.
Mm-hmm. I'd
Yeah.
like to eat his miracle whip.
Whip Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Good. Isn't he trying to like bang his sister in that?
What? I don't remember it that well.
Or
Oh,
was
that's
that
all I
Freddie
remember.
Prinze Jr. in that other movie?
Oh, She's All That?
Maybe.
I feel like we're mixing up our teen rom-coms.
I'm certain that I am, because it's been a minute since I've seen any.
You don't frequent the chick flick genre,
No.
if you will?
No, I usually stick to explosions and guns and cars, and
Yeah.
I like a good mystery. I like Sherlock, and
What if it was a mystery rom-com? Has that been done? Maybe on
possibly,
Lifetime.
maybe on
I
Lifetime.
feel like it's a Lifetime
A Lifetime original.
move. Yeah.
The hair flip, though.
Is it time to say goodbye?
I think it's probably a good time,
Probably
to say goodbye.
Well, we covered a lot.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed our ridiculous ramblings.
This episode was covered in space cum and ghost cum.
Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm. What are you doing?
Scratching my leg. It
You
felt
shedding
good.
your skin?
Yeah.
Shedding every color? Trying to find a pigment of truth? You don't know. Anyway, all right, guys.
Nope.
Thanks for listening. And we'll catch you next time.
This was Straight Best Friend.
This was Straight Best Friend.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bloopers.
No, I'm not a man slut. I'm an unsuccessful man slut. And I'm not saying I'm a communist, because I'm not.
That's
But-
coming out. Cankles. Okay, Cankles. But I think I was, whatever. Forget Cankles. Who needs them? Is there cankle surgery?
I don't know.
Can you decankle yourself?
Clearly. But, don't be a fool. Wrap your tool. That's how roller coasters work.
And this has what to do with cum? It's like, oh my God, yes. Cankles. Cankles. Cankles.
There you go.